Sofia Vergara still in a nasty, nasty battle with her ex, Nick Loeb. Now, they've been broken up for years. She's married.
To Joe Manganiello.
To Joe Manganiello, and...
Look, let's just cut to it. She says that Nick Loeb, her ex-fiancé, is trying to destroy her marriage to Joe, and that's why he will not let these frozen embryos go. Frozen embryos that she basically wants destroyed. For some reason, he says he wants to keep, and he is waging a holy war to keep them, and she says the motivation is anger because she dumped him. And she is furious now because of a twist in this ongoing case where he is trying to preserve two embryos that they created while they were together.
Yeah, dumped, God, it's been years since they broke up, and yet this battle is still going on. Nick Loeb has gone to some extreme measures to keep the case going, and in fact, he's even moved across the country.
Well, she's not sure he's moved, but he has changed his residence and become a voter in Louisiana. It's relevant because Louisiana is one of the few states, and maybe the only, but I know if at the most it's one of the few states that, at the very least, that declares an embryo human life, which makes it more difficult to destroy an embryo, which is essentially what Sofia Vergara wants to do, because she says this is in the past. He does not want these embryos destroyed.
No. And what we're told with that move across the country is sources close to Sofia tell us it's a fake address. They say he never lives at this home. Yes, he was registered to vote. Yes, he rents there. Yes, he has a driver's license there too, but he spends most of his time in New York. He was previously a resident of Florida. So they're saying the only reason that he has this new address is because the first go-round of this case, there were some issues with jurisdiction.
Now, so Brad, correct me if I'm wrong, but, you know, he made it seem like he really wanted a child, but he recently had a child, so this is not kind of an unfulfilled dream.
Exactly. So it was Halloween of last year. A woman gave birth to his daughter, Penelope. And it's interesting because I spoke with Nick's attorneys, and they were very open about telling me about this new address and why they believe that the judge is going to believe their side of things and that he really is a resident. But anytime I would ask about the doctor, they completely clammed up, just said, I'm not going to comment on that. So that could be a loophole, at least for Sofia's team, too.
Hey guys, Kiki Brown here from Pittsburgh. This story is disturbing, very old. This guy should be maybe the new Bachelor so he can get his mouth on other things. But the question is, where the general market, the general city where the embryos are, does the law protect them? Like he can't roll over to another state? You know what I'm saying? Like if that's where the embryos are, they're protected in that state,
well,
correct?
No, it is complicated. I'm not going to get into a whole legal thing, but he can sue where his residence is, and he can have it removed there. And he says his residence is now Louisiana, which gives him favorable treatment with respect to the embryos.